Hola, here to do a pick a card reading, guys. Today we're looking at connections and separation. Do they love you? Once again, we're looking at connections and separation. Do they love you? We will do an extended on this where we'll take a deeper dive into the overview. We will ask, how are they doing now that you're gone? And we'll also ask, are they happier without you? Okay? So keep in mind, this is a general reading, guys. May not resonate with everyone. Should it resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments. Give me that thumbs up. Why? Because YouTube is tripping, man. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. If it doesn't fit, let it fly. If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. Take the bits and pieces that resonate with you. Leave everything else on the dance floor and walk your jive ass on away from it. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, all of the information is down below. If you'd like to book a life coaching session with me, because I am a certified professional life coach, meaning I went to school to study the art of life coaching. Just didn't put those initials on the back of my name. Had to do a lot of shit for it. Got them. Good. Let's go. Information for that is down below. If you'd like to book a magic ritual with me, you can find the information for that down below. And if you're interested in about 80% of the decks that I use on the channel, there is an Amazon list down below. And if you would like to donate to my surgery, to the channel, you can find all the links for that down below. My Amazon wish list, my P.O. box address, you can find it all. Thank you. The last week and a half has been, it reminded me of why I did this in the first place, even though YouTube is messing with my algorithm. But YouTube is a hater. I'm gonna put that out there. And I dare you to say something, YouTube. YouTube is a hater, dude. Like, seriously, I saw a tarot card reader post up who's been on here for a while, who posted up yesterday that her channel is not growing like it used to. And I know it has to do with YouTube because mine isn't either. And then I see some of these channels growing overnight. It's insane. Whatever. Maybe I'm the hater. Maybe I need to get all this hate up out of me. Shit. Whatever. So we have 3 choices before us today. Choice number 1 is going to be simplicity. Choice number 2 is going to be purity. And choice number 3 is going to be focus. One of my favorite movies. Focus with Will Smith and Margie, whatever her name is. All right, so on the count of 3, we are going to take our deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Pick your card. Is it going to be focus? Is it going to be purity, or is it going to be simplicity? I'm thinking about, next month is my birthday, and I'm thinking about doing a giveaway of sorts. And I'm trying to find a cool way to do it. And I think I know how I'm going to do it, but you got to follow me on Instagram because you're going to need your Instagram to do it. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So, yes, I'm going to have y'all mimic me on Instagram, how I do readings. It just needs to be a minute slot of your impersonation of the red pill pusher doing readings, right? And you have to tag it the Braveheart Experience. Yes. I'm gonna create the rules and regulations tonight and post it up on my community center. So y'all stay tuned. That's gonna be so fun because I know y'all are gonna make so much fun of me and how I do readings. I can't wait. Oh, I hope everybody does it. All right. So choices again: focus, purity, simplicity. You had enough time. Let's go. Let go. Universe, people who chose simplicity. Wait, I had these wrong. Simplicity, purity, and focus. Okay. So the people who chose simplicity, universe, we'll start with them. I'm losing it. Okay. I wrote them down backwards, y'all. Don't mind me. It's been a day. All right, so universe, people who chose simplicity, they are in separation. Do they love them? Does their person still love them? Does their person love them, universe? They are in separation. Does their person love them? Does their person love them? If you are not in separation, if you have a crush or something, you can still use the first part of this video to answer your question. Okay, come through, number one, come through. 10 of Cups. That's how we gonna start. That's how y'all gonna do me. 10 of Cups. And these cards are so thick. Does their person love them, universe? But they're one of my favorite indie decks. Don't know the name, so don't drop in the comments because I probably won't answer because I don't know. Justice. Does their person love them? Whoa. Death. These cards are exquisite. One more. Whoa. Okay. 6 of Cups came out in reverse, but you know what? 6 of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Moon card. All right. Does your person love you? All right. Cliffhanger. So, the feather. Mayat. Balance. You know, in ancient times, it is said that the Egyptians would weigh your heart against a feather to allow you into the afterlife, right? And if your heart was lighter than the feather, you may pass. If it wasn't, you had to do a jig and tell a couple of jokes and bribe somebody. I don't know how you got in if it wasn't, but that's how the story goes. Okay. Feel like the backstory has a lot to do with a lot of imbalance. We have the Death card here. So there's absolutely a transformation. And in between the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, we have 2 major arcanas, 3 counting the Moon card down here. I don't feel like this person has ever expressed their emotions, which is probably why you're here. Very strong connection here. Very strong connection. You all are in separation, and I will tell you that your person absolutely misses you right now. I feel as though with that 10 of Cups there, some of those glasses are broken, and so you all have gone through a lot of pain, and I feel like emotions were shrouded in all of this, and I feel like the push and pull had to do with you pushing to try to pull emotion from your person, and your emotion and your person was stone cold. A brick wall, never gave it to you. And this may have felt like some unrequited love, but you kept feeling that pull. 6 of Cups can talk about a past life relationship, connection. It can talk about childhood. It can talk about nostalgia. It can talk about many different things. I feel like with all of those cups being filled with sweetness, there was an innocence between you all, no matter how that 6 of Cups card resonates with you. I also feel like, I've never noticed this in this card before, but if you see down here, there's a sheet of paper that they're making all this origami with, right? I feel like your person is attempted to reach out to you, but you never got that message. They never sent it. They never pressed send, or they never mailed it, or they never emailed you, or they never placed that call. There's some communication that could still be coming, but it's a little in the shadows. And it talks about this person and their understanding of what is happening now. My throat is getting clogged up right now. And I was cool as a cucumber. Your person there's something on their heart that they want to express. And I dare say it would have to deal with this emotion. I feel as though the universe is bringing balance into this situation, because I do feel like things were out of balance quite a bit. And I feel that I don't like to believe that the universe tests us. I mean, that's just like kind of cruel to me for many different ways. But I do feel that the universe does give us opportunities to apply lessons that we should have embraced. And the lesson here is to allow your heart to soar, to not bog it down with conditioning or ideas of how relationships should be. I talk about this all the time on this channel. Allowing people to be who they are, not needing outward validation, but balancing, right? Because at the same time, not withholding emotion, not, being afraid to talk about it, not having to go through a transformation to set your heart free. And right now, that's what's happening. You all are setting your hearts free. Is your heart lighter than the feather? Or has it been weighed down by what the other has done to you? Has it been weighed down because you don't know the truth of their feelings, although you can feel it without them saying a word? Is your heart lighter than a feather? Are you losing sleep? Are you worried about what they're doing, who they're with? You're here watching a tarot card reading just to clarify if they love you, but you already know. You already know. You have 6 cups filled with candy, sweetness. You have flowers being made out of paper. You have an innocence here. You have chipped and broken cups, because the journey can be difficult. It can be challenging. There can be some breakage, but you can still pour things into those cups. Even though these cups have chips and cracks and all kind of things going on with them, they still are filled. But has your heart been weighed down with thinking that they are half empty rather than half full? There's opportunity here. Do you see it? There's nothing more happening here than the universe balancing things out. And what is being balanced is the heart. And the heart speaks only love. And I'm not talking about that shit y'all done watched on the Disney cartoons. I'm talking about cosmic agape love. Your heart is being cracked open, as is your person's. There's a huge transformation going here, because you all have to come to the realization that you are the key, and you can no longer be afraid of that. And if you are unafraid, you can grab that key and let yourself out of whatever self-imposed prison that you feel that you're in. You've always been the key. It's just a change of perspective. Is your heart lighter than a feather? That's the simplicity in all of this. You can overcomplicate things. You can overanalyze things. You can create all kind of scenarios in your head if you want to. You can say, well, they didn't tell me that they love me because they were messing with somebody else. Could be. Didn't tell me that they love me because they weren't really into me. Didn't tell me that they love me and now I feel insecure. You can come up with whatever situation you want to. Weigh your heart down. Weigh it down if you want to. If that's what you want in life, you can have it. You are the key. When will you set yourself free? We have the moon card here. More balance. 2 of Pentacles. I feel like this 2 of Pentacles is talking a lot about all the things that you're playing, all the scenarios that you're playing in your head, all the reasons why you think it didn't work, all the reasons that you may have detached from this person because they weren't validating what you already felt that really needed no words, because you stepped off your throne. You no longer wanted to be the empress because you wanted to go down here and play in hell. You can do that, or you can stabilize yourself. What will be your choice? When you know it's just understood. And I'm not making excuses for your person, because your person does have their own transformation to go through. They have to go through allowing their heart to speak. They're shrouding it. They've been trying to write you this communication. They are afraid to send it, because if they send it, you'll see into them. And if you see into them, perhaps you'll have control over them. That's how they feel. Perhaps you'll manipulate them because you know how they truly feel about you, and you know that they see you as the empress. That's how they feel. So they have to ask themselves the same question: is their heart lighter than a feather? Does your person love you? 100% unequivocally, yes. And it's so weird. It's such a paradox that love can be the very thing that we're afraid of. And where one is, the other cannot be. And so if you reject love, you embrace fear. There is no other option. This has to come to light. This emotion has to come to light. You have the 10 of Cups paired with the 6 of Cups, separated by major arcanas. The universe has stepped in to make something happen because you all will not make it happen. What will happen? We'll find out in the extended. If you want to join me, the link is down below. We're going to take a deeper dive into this overview. You know I'm going to clarify all of this shit. We're going to ask, how are they doing now that you're gone? Not good, because they miss your ass. And we're going to ask, are they happier without you? Nope. So, if you'd like to join me, I'm probably the only person who answers all my questions before we even get there. If you'd like to join me in the extended, the link is down below. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, the name is The Red Pill Pusher. And on Facebook, I have a group called The Braveheart Experience. If you don't want to follow me nowhere because you know I'm lost too, you ain't gotta. But stay down, y'all. Why? It's a marathon. All right, universe. So we are shifting on to purity. Purity, universe. Does their person love them? We're talking about connections and separation, universe. Does their person love them? Please keep these messages as simple as possible. People who chose purity, universe, does their person love them? 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. Temperance. I don't know why everything is coming out in reverse today. Does their person love them? 7 of Wands. Does their person love them, universe? And 2 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Prince of Swords. Let's talk about it. So, your person has been fighting against love. I feel like your person is one of the people we've been talking about for the last week and a half, is more invested in wealth, more invested in setting down roots, more invested in creating generational wealth. But I feel like things are changing right now. Never noticed this, but on this Temperance card, you see the yin and yang symbol right here? There's a shift happening right now. How befitting to have the Temperance card out with me talking about a shift. Coming out of that darkness into the light, coming from healing into a new elevation, a new vibration. I feel like your person has been fighting off this change for a very long time. Really afraid, honestly, to allow love in. I feel like your person is very analytical. I feel like your person is can be very calculated. I feel like your person does not talk about emotion. I feel like your person's love language would be something to the extent of providing for you. The way they show their love is very different, but their ideas of love are changing. They're releasing old ideas, and I feel like they've been fighting love off because of their experience with what they thought was love. And so they are being introduced, or have been introduced, into a new lesson of love. We have that card that you chose with the wolf, with a purple eye and a green eye. Green would stand for the heart chakra, and purple would stand for the crown chakra. And so your person is blocked to love. Absolutely. Blocked to the goodness, blocked to the purity of love, blocked to the essence of love. The magnificence of love. Blocked. Blocked. It's turning water into wine right now. There's a huge shift happening. The same shift that's happening in that Temperance card is happening in that Two of Pentacles card. Same one, light to dark. And I feel like every once in a while you get a glimmer of hope from your person. You might get some kindness. You might get some loving moments. Light to dark, and then back dark to light, and then light to dark, because they've been fighting off this change. I think that your person sees that they can build with you. I think they see that. I think they saw that, regardless. But they're blocked to love. And perhaps as you all were building together, your person start getting these glimpses of this radiance. What the fuck is this? You know, the hearts start peeking through that brick wall, knocking them down, pecking on through like a chicken breaking through into its first light, right? A hatchling. What the fuck is going on? Oh, no, can't do it. The frequency that the heart omits, it can be overwhelming. Go back to a time. Go back to now. Heartbroken. You're in separation. Heartbroken. You feel sick. Your heart takes over your whole body. You don't give a shit if you lose your job. You don't give a shit if you answer your phone. You don't give a shit if you shower today. All you can do is feel what the fuck you are feeling. And in the same breath, when you are overwhelmed with that radiance, with that light, when you are standing before the presence of love, you illuminate like never before. You come alive. You're just like, this is living. This is heaven. This is it. The heart can take it over. Everything, the entire moment. Make or break you. This person was in the process of being made and pushed you away because it was breaking them. They did not know what to do with all of that energy. It was too intense. So the universe was like, okay, well, a little bit at a time. We'll give it to you a little bit at a time. A little bit, an ounce of heartbreak. Can you imagine? An ounce of radiance takes over you. The heart is a pure energetic vibration. Pure. I ain't never did heroin, and I'm just using this as a metaphor, but I'm just saying it would be the equivalent to something that could just take you to the brink of this high that you chase forever and ever and ever. And if you consider, you know, this is a bad analogy. I already know y'all gonna kill me for this. But when you consider going through withdrawals, people would rather remain an addict than go through withdrawals. The same can be said for your person. I want to love them, but if they leave me and my heart is cracked open like this, that intensity that I would feel could kill me. People die of broken hearts every single day. They ain't want that. They fought it. They ain't want that. So we have the Prince of Swords and we have the Princess of Swords. Very analytical person. I don't see any cup cards up here. I see the makings of something that could be great. Temperance card. Teetering between the two of cups, right? Fire and water, fire and water. Balancing out the two cups, the dark aspect and the light aspect, bringing balance to them both, right? But we don't got no cup cards here. So your person is really like this. You probably felt like this was unrequited love, which is why you're here. I can't tell you right now, and I'm not trying to bait you. I really can't tell you right now. I feel like the answer is yes. I don't have proof for that. I only have the feeling. So we're going to take a deeper dive into the extended. We're going to clarify all these cards. We're going to pull some more cards. We're going to ask, how are they doing now that you're gone? We're also going to ask, are they happier without you? All right. So if you'd like to join me in the extended, the link is down below. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, the name is The Red Pill Pusher. And on Facebook, I have a group called the Braveheart Experience. If you don't want to follow me nowhere, because you know I'm lost too, you ain't gotta. Stay down, y'all. It's a marathon. All right. So people who chose reading number 3. I'm focused, man. Tell Steph to holler at me, man. Young Hover, you heard. Trackmaster, you heard. Legs stop telling me yes. Why you kissing on my breast? Making me feel so. Should I stay? Should I? Y'all don't know nothing about that. That's Maya and Jay-Z before Jay-Z became a billionaire. All right, let's do it. Universe, people in separation. Does their person still love them? People who chose focus, universe. Does their person love them? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Does their person love them, universe? Ooh, Ace to the 10. You said, fuck the in-between. Let's go to it. Straight to it. We will not pass go. We will not collect $200. Take me straight to jail. Shit. People who chose focus, does their person love them? Ooh, all these pentacles. All these damn pentacles. Does their person love them? And it's interesting. Ace of Cups just tried to jump out. Does their person love them? And 9 of Wands. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. Ugh. Okay. Your person. I feel like whenever you and your person got together, your person was feeling quite lonely, quite out in the cold. And they were good with it. They were good with it. They had the skin for it. They created themselves to be able to deal with this loneliness and this coldness. He's a cold-hearted slave. Look into my eyes. I feel like your person, I mean, we got way too many pentacles here. Your person is in a state of imbalance right now. Focus more so on being grounded in that loneliness, being grounded in that coldness, and it took over them. It consumed them. Your person was not allowing love in, still isn't allowing love in. And then you show up. I feel like your person switch their focus from love into stability, into wealth, creating a legacy, creating a legacy for themselves. You know, your person just wanted money and a career. Then you showed up. And you were focused on your career. I don't feel like you were, I do feel like both of you all were broken in a way. Definitely some feelings of brokenness here. But I feel like your person was in the process of building, whereas you were more so established. And because you were established, you were open to more, right? Look at the Queen of Pentacles. Look at her arms just open. Like, I got enough. We good, you know, let's enjoy life while you're building. Like, let me show you how good it could be. Making love with me. I want you to float on. Come on, come on, come on. And so your person was really broken, whereas you were a little bit more resilient. Your person was really broken, and your person looked at you, and I feel like initially your person tried it your way. but something spooked them about your way. And I don't feel like they thought it wasn't coming to them fast enough. And they were a little bit envious of you, whether you know it or not, because you were established, you were good, right? And you were steadily climbing up with whatever wealth ladder, career ladder, you know, whatever you were doing, you were steadily amplifying that, steadily expanding upon things. But I don't think you really gave a shit about that. You know, I don't think you were like throwing it up in anyone's face. I think you were willing to share. And I think you were willing to share so that you all could create experiences and memories together. And your person was just like not feeling worthy of that. Wanted to give it another try, but your person was so guarded and so used to being lonely and cold. A snow leopard. A lot of red in these cards. An imbalance. The Queen of Pentacles, arms wide open, with arms wide open. Arms wide open, right? Ready to go into another suit. Perhaps going into the wand suit. So much red here, and we're ending in the wand suit, right? We even have red on the strength card. A lot of passion in this situation. I think your person came to you sexually, or just like would have, like, your person can express themselves and feels more, they're able to let down their guards during sex. So if you've ever had sex with your person, that's probably the only time you got to see into their heart truly. You may have felt it, but that was really the only time you would see them being transparent. I feel like you're shifting into your purpose, and your person is still looking for their purpose. And because your person feels less than, you were trying to go about taming the beast within your person, that brokenness, to let them know this isn't the end, this is only the beginning of the beginning, and your person rejected it. And so you felt rejected. And you kept giving and kept trying and kept showing up. Imbalance, codependency, you just kept creating more karma instead of surrendering. Your person needed to be alone for a minute. Your person needed to experience you and also the coldness. How can you enjoy the sun if you don't understand what that bitterness is in the wintertime? I don't feel there was an opportunity to, because you were trying to overcompensate for their feelings of lack. You arriving, you just showing up was enough. That was enough to show them the way. And I mean, I'm with you. I salute you for trying to share it with them and trying to be there for them and trying to make them, you know, doing what you could to get them out of that lack state of mind. Your person is good in the cold. You probably bought them all kind of blankets and shit. They was like, do you see this fur I got on me? I'm a snow leopard. I'm good. That warmth, that fire, that heat. They were walking this way though. Perhaps because they were ashamed. Perhaps because they didn't have anything to give to you. Perhaps because it was hard for them to be led into this when they wanted to figure it out themselves. There could be a lot of ways. You do bring your person peace, strength card. You did teach them great lessons about resilience. You can tame that beast within them. You can. But you also have to create healthy boundaries. This is a part of their life they have to figure out themselves. You can't save them from this, and you can't love them into life. Your person is a wounded warrior, but the wounded warrior is resilient and willing to give it one more try. Yeah, I've been cut, I've been stabbed, I've been beat, I've been whatever. I'm wounded, but I can do this. They had to figure that out themselves, and I feel like you were standing in the way of them figuring it out themselves. Just because you have a open heart, I get it, but you have to have those boundaries. We have the strength card, we have the two of coins, and we have the death card. And behind this death card, we have the hermit. Your person had to choose to go through this transformation. You couldn't push them through it. You couldn't change their mindset. You couldn't abracadabra their life. I create as I speak. Abracadabra, no, you can't. You can do it to your own life, but you can't do it to theirs, especially when they're unwilling. When your person gets cold enough, they'll come to the fire. Sometimes we just got to sit in our thrones and just be pretty and work on ourselves and continue to build on ourselves before we lose that too, taking on their mindset. This is much like read number 2. I can't give you a straight answer right now. I even dug in the bottom of the deck. We have to pull more cards and I have to clarify. I feel like your person is coming into the understanding of love. I honestly, read number 2, I had a feeling. And this one, I don't really know. I feel like your person is coming. I think you brought them lessons of love, but I think your person is like contemplating things right now. And the separation is like really creating a hard awakening for them, but they are processing things, which is why I probably feel some of this confusion right now, but they're processing exactly what it is that they see, because your person was building for themselves and then you showed up. Now what? I feel like your person is processing and trying to work stuff out in their head and trying to, like, they are really in a dark place right now because they don't know what this is. They don't know. They don't know. All they know is that they want to go back into this mountain and walk in the snow. That's all they know right now. It was safer there. They were complacent there. It was a controlled environment. Then your ass showed up with carnations and rabbits posted up on murals and shit, and you got cats and you got money and you got all this stuff, and you just like, oh, I'm going to the wand suit. You want to come with me? I want to experience some passion. Let's get passionate about life. You want to go? And they're like, could I just go back to my mountain? Why would anyone want me to go with them? Why would anyone want me to be with them? Like, your person is dealing with they're doing a self-evaluation, trying to figure a lot out that goes beyond you. So I'm not trying to bait y'all. Sometimes this is just how it happens. We're going to go to the extended. I'm going to pull a shit load more cards. I'm going to clarify the cards. And then we're going to ask, how are they doing now that you're gone? And we'll also ask, are they happier without you? I don't think they know right now, but we're going to ask. So that's that. So if you want to follow me to the extended, the link is down below. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, the name is The Red Pill Pusher. And on Facebook, I have a group called the Braveheart Experience. I'm ready to see what this is about. A lot of red. So follow me or don't, because I'm lost too. But stay down, y'all. It's a marathon.